So coming to easy pose, whatever pose is easy for you. If anybody has any issues with the flashing light, don't look at it. It will be gone soon. All right. So come into any position that's comfortable for you. It doesn't matter if you're sitting like I am, or you're still you're in bed or on the couch, whatever. And then flip your palms up for a moment. Elongate your spine, slightly tuck your chin. Soften your shoulders, root the sitting bones into the earth, and enjoy your breath for a moment. Just let it be breathing in, and then exhalation, allowing the breath to just enter the body, and then exit. No judgment, no thought, just know you are breathing in and breathing out. Connected to yourself, you're connected to each other, to me, and to the world right now. But the most important person is you. We are able to control our inner landscape. We can't control the outer landscape. So we're going to practice tonight doing that, as well as practicing letting go of all those busy thoughts we have. Let's start by bringing your fingers into, it's the middle finger and the thumb. And it's called Zuni Mudra, or Mudra. And then once you have your fingers like that, let them settle on your legs, your knees. And really push your middle finger into your thumb. This mudra is good for grounding, for resilience. We all need that right now. For calming, and patience. So as you breathe in, let your belly expand just a bit. As you exhale, let your belly button fall towards your spine. I am resilient. I am calm. I am letting go. So letting go. Remember that our breath keeps us safe and secure as we continue to breathe in and out. Calm mind, calm breath, calm breath, calm mind. You are in control of your breath. So rest in this calmness, in this resilience for a moment. Anytime you want, you can stop what you're doing and do this mudra. I don't think anybody would even know. And then we'll let our hands drift into this mudra. Looks like you're holding something in your hand. So just softly holding this, let it be your tender heart for a moment as you gaze at your hands. Holding a seed now of whatever it is you want to plant. Don't think too hard. You want to keep this soft and easy. But know that this will work. Things work. Some things work. Inhale, as you exhale, let that seed of cultivate whatever it is you want, and let it just fall into the earth. Trusting that the earth, just as it's holding us, it will cultivate what we need someday. Inhale your arms out to the side. Exhale to heart center. Reverence, prayer mudra. While you're there, let your thumbs press gently and softly into your sternum. Feel your energy flow to that sensation. Feel yourself. Feel the truth that resides within your heart. It's there. That's where the truth is. Our minds are so busy. Busy. Our hearts contain brain cells. Our hearts are not as busy. So let yourself be true to yourself and feel that sensation. I'm going to Om. You're welcome to join me. The universal healing sound of Om. It has 3 syllables, kind of. It's the vibration that all living things resonate on. It's A-O-M. So I'm going to inhale, and on the exhale, you're welcome to Om in your home because nobody's going to hear you. And, it is a healing sound. So in the inhalation, Please allow your hands to fall towards your legs, chin towards your heart space as that reverberates, resonates. And please bring in some gratitude. Be grateful for each other, this ability to Zoom. Be grateful for yoga, our practice tonight, and be grateful for whatever it is that you are grateful for. In the midst of all this, let's remember that gratitude is a thing, and be grateful as your head comes to center. So before we gently and softly and completely rest, I don't know about you, but a little stretching feels nice to me. So placing one hand next to you, inhaling the other arm up, and reaching, soften your shoulder, inhaling here, wiggle your jaw, make sure you're not a jaw clencher, soften where you can, bring in your breath, your prana. Come to the other side, inhale, arm up and over, soften your shoulder, you may choose to gaze down, inhale, bring in that rich life force, and then exhale what you don't need. I feel better already. And then come back to center. Inhale, both arms up. Take a moment to look up as if your higher power or that loving essence, divine source is right there, delivering what you need in this moment. And then bring yourself forward. If you're seated, it's perfectly fine. Let yourself round your spine, let your head be heavy, just soften for a moment. Maybe you sway a little, shake your head yes and no, and I don't know. Ease and grace. We are handling our lives with ease and grace. Every moment, probably not. Most moments, we can do this. And then walk back up, and then switch legs. I think balance is really important. And in our yoga practice, which we take off the mat, balance is a good thing to have as well. So we've done 1, 2, 3 directions of the spine. So we have three more to do. So bring one hand in front, gaze at your thumb. Like it's all you can think about right now is you have a thumb here. Inhale, exhale, and then let the other arm come behind you any way you want. Let's bring it down on the floor tonight. Inhale, on the exhalation, don't go too far. We're not doing it asana practice tonight. So just gaze over your shoulder. Let that little spiral come from your mid-spine. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in. Exhale, maybe with a Thank goodness, it's my time. Another breath in and breath out. And bring this hand to center. 2 thumbs. Gaze at your thumbs, wiggle them, lighten those thoughts. And then this arm can come behind you. Checking out that thumb for another minute. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, gently spiral. Don't ever go too far. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Just a soft gaze, let your jaw be softened. Inhaling, and then the exhale. Next inhalation, bring those thumbs together, and just for fun, hook your thumbs. This is Garuda, or free, it's like a little bird. So let the freedom begin. We are free. Okay, bring your palms behind you. So if you're sitting, then just let your legs dangle. If you're sitting down on the earth, then let them come in front of you. The last direction of the spine is just kind of to push up your hips. So if you're sitting down, just kind of you can gaze up. In fact, I'm choosing the same thing. So inhale and look up. And maybe the side. Not much going on up there, so I'm going to close my eyes. Come to center. Bring your knees into your chest and give yourself a hug. You made it to Zoom. You made it through all the treacherous, hard things to get here. Pat yourself on the back, imaginarily, and know that every time you come to practice, you are doing your self-care, you are helping yourself, and be wicked proud of yourself. You're awesome. So now I invite you to find stillness, laying down on your yoga mat, in your bed, on your couch, and if you're seated, then to just soften into comfort. You might want to have a blanket. Blankets are good. People often get a little bit Cool as this practice continues, and allow the earth to support you now. Take the moments it takes to get 100,000% comfortable. And that's a lot of percents of comfort, so make sure you're there. Simply allow the earth to support you. Let yourself get heavier and heavier with each moment. Know that you have nowhere to go right now, nowhere to be. You're in exactly the right place for you at this moment. Breathing in, breathing out. If you'd like to continue to softly gaze at the light or the candle to keep you, focused with your eyes, that's perfectly fine. So the practice of HypnoBliss Yoga Nidra meditation, the first part of this is to know that there is absolutely no way that you can make a mistake. There's no way you can do it wrong. Even if you don't hear a word I say, it will work. You'll receive healing at the deepest levels. I guess the only way it cannot work is if you leave the room. But other than that, it will work. If you, in your mind's eye, you leave, that's okay. This practice is designed just for that reason. So meditation is a difficult thing. Please don't turn your brain off. I would be very sad if people turn their brains off. I would never ask you to turn your brain or your heart off, or any other organ. So keep your brain on and know that meditation is not what people often think of, this complete state of nothingness. And give yourself permission to simply be. And please begin to notice your breath. Just notice it. Notice your breath. It's your life force. It's prana. It's rich. You are breathing. And that's a great thing tonight. So breathing in, belly softly rises. Exhaling, it falls. And then please become aware of all of the physical body. Any little aches or pains, just notice them as best you can. And then notice where things might feel nice. There must be one place in your body that feels amazing. It might be your big toe. Just notice it. Trying to cultivate this practice of not being hanging on to thought, just noticing, like in the witness protection program. Sure. And then bring your awareness to your emotion. What emotion might describe your feeling this evening? And don't hang on it, just notice it, whatever it might be. Bring your awareness to your energy. What's your energy doing tonight? Is your energy powerful? Is it a little bit dull tonight? If you walked into a room of people, what color might surround you? And notice that, don't judge yourself, and then bring your awareness to your mind. Chitta, the busy mind. We all have monkey minds. We are human beings. We can't help it. Just notice the thoughts that are running around in your mind. Probably think, oh, this won't work. Just quieting our minds is great. If that doesn't happen for you, tell me it's going to work anyway. So please trust this will work, because it does. So that's who you are. And then bring your awareness to your divine power. What is it that connects us all? It can be God, or Allah, or Durga, or Krishna, or love, or a beautiful tree. It doesn't matter what your higher power, your spiritual connection is. Just notice that you have them. All of those make up who we are. That's who we are. Those are our 5 bodies, they're called koshas in yoga world. Settling your mind, settling your body, and allowing your spirit to hold you. Just allowing. That's the most important thing, is to allow this to happen. As I go through a body scan with you, I invite you to name the parts in your mind. You're home, you can say them out loud if you'd like. Or you can imagine a gentle caress there, or maybe a massage, anything that helps you stay present in your body for now. So please bring all of your awareness to the crown of your head, the scalp. Notice the hair. Notice your hair, as if somebody was running their fingers through your hair. Notice that you have a head. And then notice your head becoming heavier. So very heavy. Feel your brow releasing. If you, maybe you have a little crinkle going on there, relaxing and releasing any crinkles on the brow. Let your awareness drift to your eyes. And allow your eyes to be energetic places. Maybe you're curious and you want to know where the optic nerve connects somewhere, somehow, in the occipital ridge. Or maybe you just want to notice that your eyes, maybe they're closed softly, maybe they're softly gazing. What do you see with your eyes closed? Do you see bright light? Do you see a seam? Do you see the backs of your eyelids? There's no right or wrong way. And then please bring a quality of energy to your eyes. Eyes are like orbs of energy. Allow yourself to bring your awareness to your nostrils, the right and the left. You've seen them a bazillion times. Your nose. And then let yourself inhale the coolness of the prana, the oxygen. Then exhale and become aware of how it's warm now. You are healing and warming yourself from the inside out, over and over, just by breathing in and breathing out. Notice the inside of the mouth. Take your tongue and touch it to the roof of your mouth. And then let it fall softly in its natural resting position. Notice your teeth in there, smooth. Notice the inner cheeks. And then please allow your lips to part gently and softly, releasing any holding and tension in the jaw. Notice your right ear and your left ear. Noticing sounds in your home. Noticing sounds outside your home. And then noticing the inner sounds. What does it sound like inside? Do you hear your breath? Just be very mindful of just being a noticing person. You're not judging, you're not hanging on anything. And then let your awareness drift to your throat space. Maybe you feel your breath coming in and out. Just notice. Feel your right shoulder become heavy. And then let your right shoulder be light. Left shoulder heavy and light. Maybe you play a little game with yourself. Which shoulder can get heavier and lighter at the same time? Until both shoulders just settle into the support with some gratitude. Whatever surface you're on, you are grateful because you have a surface to be resting on. Notice your entire back body softening and melting into the support. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. And commit to being awake and alert during this practice, yet allowing yourself to kind of float away. It doesn't really matter if you're in either of those places, but invite that in. Bring your awareness now to your heart space, your beautiful, tender heart, and allow yourself to formulate a sankalpa. That means your heart's desire. Give yourself permission. Most of you, we're all caretakers and givers. We give and we give and we give. What do you want? Let yourself want. What do you desire? Could it be peace, shanti? Could it be contentment, santosha, bliss, ananda? Make a decision, and then in your own mind repeat 3 times, I am peace, or I am content, I am bliss, or simply I am Satnam. Words, thoughts become reality. We can create this sense of peaceful bliss, a little contentment. And then before your mind gets into that thought, notice your right arm, your right shoulder, heavy and light, upper arm, elbow, lower arm, right wrist, all the fingers, releasing any holding they're doing. And then right in the center of your palm, you're drawing a heart. And the heart of the hand is the palm. And then let your palm take on the same energetic quality as the orbs of the eyes. Palms alive with energy along with the orbs of the eyes. Noticing left shoulder, upper left arm, elbow, lower arm, left wrist, fingers, and then draw a beautiful heart in the middle of the left palm as well. Palms alive with this energy. The right hip and the left, heavy and light. Heavy and light at the same time. Things exist. Opposites exist on the same plane. Finding your right leg, the upper leg, heavy, the knee, calf, ankle, all the toes, letting go. And then the sole of the right foot has that amazing energy. Energy and stillness at the same time. Finding the left hip, upper leg, knee, calf, ankle, toes, let them go. They worked hard today, let them soften. And then notice the energetic quality of the soles of your feet. Let the earth give you some energy. It's as if you are just drinking in energy from the earth. It has this way of giving. Don't always take it. So inhale through the soles of your feet energetically. Then please exhale through your palms. Follow the pattern of your breath over and over. It will anchor you and keep you safe. Tonight, tomorrow, for the rest of your life, you allow it. Just inhaling what you need, exhaling what you don't need. It's prana and apana. See your whole body resting in stillness, whole body. Allow your mind to rest in stillness. And know that that's wicked hard to do. And give yourself permission to do the best you can. Bring your awareness to your lower spine for a moment, to your sacrum. Sometimes it's a little achy there for some folks. Just feel that area. And then sprinkle some red paint or dust or whatever you want, whatever it feels like. And I'm in a firework mood, so let them be fireworks that don't burn. So maybe you have red fireworks at your lower spine. And in that place, where at your first chakra, this red energy tells you you're safe. Mula Bandha, this is your earthiness. It's the earth element grounding us. We are safe. Maybe in your mind you say, I am safe. I am safe. We are in held sacred space. And let that color, I'm using fireworks, so let those fireworks wrap around your hip points and turn orange. And then maybe that orange and that red melts together. It's really pretty fireworks. And then you feel at your second chakra, you feel accepting. I am accepting. I am creative. A lot goes on here. But let that pelvis get a little heavier. Relationships are also sometimes in this area. I am accepting. I am accepting. I am safe. I'm accepting. As your awareness drifts towards your belly and noticing the color yellow there. Let those fireworks become sun for a moment as the sun is just kissing your belly and your sun is shining out as well. Fire is the element here, Agni. Healing yourself from the inside out with that beautiful warmth. Breathing in, breathing out. I am power. I am power. Awareness to the heart again. The colors here are pink and green. I like the fireworks. But let it be warm, healing. Holding you. Allowing. Just allowing. I am content. I'm a hot tub. I am content in my heart space. I am. And I'm enough. Just as I am. Don't let anybody tell me different. I am. Satnam. And then bring your awareness to your throat space. If your neck is sore, soften into this. The color here is blue. Imagine blue, warm, healing light at the throat space, the sides of the neck, the back of the neck. I am truth. I am walking the path of truth. I am. And then awareness drifts to the third eye, the middle of the forehead, indigo purple, brilliant purple, deep purple, any purple that serves you best. And see that third eye. It's not really an eye. It's an intuition. It's a knowing. I am trust. Trust your intuition. It will serve you well. Don't forget to breathe. Ha. And then bring your awareness to the crown of your head, allowing those messages that come from wherever they come from. You know that beautiful divine voice that we hear, the one that's under that other voice, the chitta voice, the chitta. That's the one that's kind of nagging. I invite you to listen to the other voice that comes in. And sometimes we don't listen to it because we're not trusting ourselves. We're busy. And then it's like, I should have. So just allow yourself to open up to that divine message that comes a lot, and listen to that. And then take whatever color you love and circle your whole body, your toes, your fingers, the whole of you, your whole physical body, and seal your body in this beautiful light. Let that be your healing bubble. Healing bubble of energy. Breathe into that, and then take your awareness to a corner of the room you're in your mind's eye, gazing around wherever you are. Gaze at if there's anybody in your awareness, any objects. Just notice where you are in your home. Just notice with your eyes softly closed. And then take a moment to gaze at yourself. Drink in the totality of you. Don't just look at the physical self. You're an amazing being. You all are. You have such qualities and gifts. Can you look at yourself and be loving and kind and accepting? I invite you to do so. You might think, no, not tonight. And it's okay. This is an invitation. So you're like a fly on the wall. And then bring yourself in your mind's eye to a place you'd love to be. Maybe it's Heart Soul Yoga, maybe it's this yoga studio. Maybe it's Aruba. I don't know. This is your sanctuary. This is a safe place you want to be. And it could be your bedroom, but maybe it's not. Wherever you decide is your safe haven, that's the place I would like you to investigate. I'm going to take you on a journey, and it may not serve you best. So I invite you to notice your safe haven, your sanctuary. Notice the colors there. Notice the objects, the aromas. Notice what it feels like to breathe in the sanctuary you're at. Maybe you pick up an object. And it doesn't have to be in the present either. It could be someplace you went as a younger person at any time in your life. The sanctuary is where you go if, as I guide you on a journey, you're just like you're not liking it. And that's okay. So keep your sanctuary in your mind's eye as you begin to notice yourself walking out of your home, one foot in front of the other, noticing how your step becomes a little lighter. Gravity isn't happening anymore. You're so light. It's quiet. You're inviting in some quiet. And you're walking one foot in front of the other. A little smile on your face. Oh, I'm just walking slowly. Not wondering where you're going, just accepting that you're going somewhere. Feeling the lightness in your step. You feel the earth beneath your feet. You don't have shoes on, and it's okay. It's very safe. Your feet just do their job. They're grounding you. The earth supports your feet as you walk, one foot in front of the other. You catch yourself from behind. You're looking at yourself again from behind, and you still have this amazing ability now to be so kind to yourself and loving, and know that you are doing the best you can in every situation. You are enough. You're doing the very best you can. You continue to walk slowly, finding a blanket, and deciding to sit down on that blanket for a moment. You're sitting on this blanket and you notice the color of it. It's whatever color you want it to be. You take the blanket in your hand and you kind of just like squish it around to feel the texture, noticing it's silky. You inhale and exhale. You gaze up at the sky, which is magnificently blue. And out of the corner of your eye, the sun is catching through a tree branch. And that amazes you for a moment. Gratitude for something so simple. If we didn't take the time to look, we wouldn't see that sun catching just so perfectly. And you notice the little shape it makes, and it warms you from your body right down to your soul. Just the sun. As you continue to just be seated on a blanket, inhaling such fresh, beautiful air, exhaling, letting go. Feel like it's like butter melting, like ice melting. You're melting, you're letting yourself be. And you notice the sounds in the distance. It sounds like you might hear waves, but you're not sure yet. You hear some birds in the distance. You commit to staying awake and alert during your practice tonight. Yet you're on a blanket. And you look at the blanket and then you decide you don't want to be on it anymore. And you stand up and you notice that as you stand up, you just pop right up. There's none of those creaks or cricks or whatever you have. It's easy to stand up. Ease and grace. As you continue to walk, you notice that your legs are strong, that you're holding your head high. Your breathing is easy and gentle breath. Gratitude for the breath. Taking your moments to feel sensations in this outer body that you have, one foot in front of the other. And eventually, you find yourself coming to, like there's 4 different paths. 4 paths that are there. And you look at the first one, wonder where that one goes. That one's a little bit like brownish sand. And then you look at the second one, kind of tan sand. And then the third one it's powdery white sand. And the last one is dark sand. And you know what? You decide to go on the path with the powdery white sand. You step right into that path. As soon as you step on that path, you wiggle your toes and you feel the silkiness of the sand. It's a perfect kind of sand. Maybe it's a beach. Still not sure where you're going, but you know that you can trust yourself because you chose that path, number 3. And your feet begin to move again. There's such a bounce in your step and the lightness. A smile comes to your lips. You don't even know why you're smiling, but you're just smiling. It's because you're on a path and you're walking. And before you, yes, you find the ocean. Beautiful ocean. You gaze out and you see all the colors. It's green, it's blue, there's all these colors. And then you realize maybe this might be an island, or maybe I'm in the Caribbean. It doesn't matter where you are. You're at the ocean. You take a deep breath in at the ocean and you feel how wonderful that breath is. You notice the aroma of that's present there. Crisp air. Crisp. You hear the sounds of the wave strong now. Inhaling, it's as if the water is coming towards you, and then you exhale it away. Inhaling, exhaling. You hear the sounds around you, deeper than just the waves. You notice birds chirping in the distance, but they're not seagulls. They're little songs of birds that sing a nice song. It just serenades you. And then you notice that there's somebody over in front of you. And you step up closer to them, and you gaze into their eyes, and you recognize this person. It's the person you've been wanting to see for so long. It could be somebody that's here on this side of the veil or the other. It doesn't matter. This is your person. Who's your person? Take a moment to gaze deep into your person's eyes. Find their soul, and let your souls connect and melt together. Inhale and exhale, and reach your right hand out, and they hold your hand. You're holding hands, feeling the sensation of the warmth of their hand, the touch, the connection. Such joy in this being with this person again. The two of you know so much about each other. You begin to giggle and you exchange that funky little look that only you two know. And without too much thought, you start to skip. And you're like, why am I skipping? I'm not a teenager, but you do it anyway. You're so light and airy. It feels so right in this moment. And together you can do anything anyway. And the two of you run swiftly into the ocean because you know you were going to do that anyway. And to your amazement, the ocean feels so warm. Perfect ocean water. And you decide to swim a little bit. The water's not too deep. It's perfectly crystal clear. You take a moment to gaze to the bottom of the ocean before you swim. Make sure there's no creatures there. When you see a healing stone, you reach down and pick it up. It's so smooth. And then you take it in your hand and you throw it. It skips just perfectly. It ripples in the still water. And then you begin to swim a little bit, keeping the water not too deep because you want to be able to put your feet down just in case. The two of you are just swimming along, and then all of a sudden you're splashing each other because you're just so silly. But it doesn't bother you. It's fun. It's light. It's easy. Water is nice. And before too long, you've had quite enough of that. And you start to leave the water slowly, mindfully. Together still. You start to shiver a little bit. And you notice off to the side are piles of blankets. There's red blankets and orange and green and pink and purple. And they're all different textures. And you walk over to the blankets. You pick the one that you like. The silky one, of course. And you put it upon your shoulders. And your friend takes a different color and puts it upon their shoulders. And you hug into that blanket. And you feel such an amazing graceful gratitude for just a blanket. Where did it come from? Who provided it for you? Gratitude. And then your feet begin to move again. The two of you don't know where you're going, but you're just going. One foot in front of the other. And before you is a meadow. The ocean's behind you. In front of you is a beautiful meadow. Green grass, blue sky. A different sound at this point now. It's different birds and kind of more the sounds of the woods. It's almost silent for a moment. And the sound of silence comforts you, knowing that it's the pause between the notes that makes the music. Our best ideas come in those moments of silence. And that's okay for you in that moment. And then you're overtaken by this silliness again, and the two of you just start to run, like children almost, or maybe like puppies, and suddenly you're rolling around in the grass. You don't care that you're rolling in the grass. It's not wet, it's not yucky, it's beautiful. It's soft grass. It's like a lime green color. You're rolling around like you have no inhibitions, because you don't. You feel the grass, feel the texture of it, and then you come to easy seat, and you stand up, and you're amazed again at how light you are. How light you are. Your thoughts are light, your mind is not really thinking, your body's light, everything's easy. You take a moment to look around in this new scene you're found yourself at. You notice the trees. You notice that these trees are very, very tall and old. And you wonder how long those trees have been there. And how can they stay so grounded for so long? Their roots run deep into the earth, just as your roots run deep into the earth, feeling supported. Inhaling and exhaling, and beginning to wander a little more. You come to a brook. It's a babbling brook. It's a stream, the brook. You listen to the sound of the water. You notice the water. And then you notice that you're thirsty. You are so thirsty. Parched. You need to drink. So you gaze down at this brook. You need to check and make sure it's fresh water, because that's who you are. Must drink fresh water. And you see stones at the bottom. You see clearly right to the bottom of the water. You see the earth under it. You see the sand. So you come down to the water, you take your right hand, in your left. You scoop those hands together. Get some of that water that's nice and cool, tilting your head back, bringing your hands to your lips. Ha, you're not thirsty anymore as the water satiates you. How simple and easy to feel grounded, to have fresh water, to be breathing the crisp air. Life is not as difficult as it used to be. You gaze up once again at the sun because it cultivates you. It's just something that's amazing to you in this moment. And then you notice the sun is beginning to set. Seeing the colors of the sun setting, orange and red, and a little green in there today. Whatever colors you see in your sunset, hearing the sound, distant sound of the waves, hearing the sounds of the brook still, making that little sound. You know, water is amazing, how it just goes around. It doesn't try to bulldoze through things, just like you are with ease and grace. You gaze into the eyes of your friend, and you're going to part now for a while. Gaze long and softly. Notice their eyes, color. Notice everything about them. Notice that they have a neural like everybody else. And you say, I'll see you later. Maybe a hug, maybe not. Always, I'll see you later. You know you'll meet again. And as they wander off on their own path, you feel full of gratitude and richness of having spent time with your person. As you begin to notice the moon rising over the trees. It's a beautiful, brilliant full moon. You're cultivated with the shape of it. You're trying to remember if it really is made of cheese. Like, no, it's not. You have fun with it. It doesn't, you're not serious. You breathe in the air and you notice how the night air, it just has a different quality than the air before. That prana. You're absorbing, you're allowing. You're feeling fueled and fired by all this experience you've had. It gives you some power to continue on your journey as you're walking one foot in front of the other, knowing that you need to come back through the meadow, towards that sand, feeling that sand under your feet again, wiggling your toes. How can it be such soft sand? In the distance, you hear night sounds. You hear an owl making that hoo sound. You hear crickets making cricket sounds. You hear peepers and those kitty-did-it things. All the different sounds. The night air kind of invigorates you. The darkness is coming, but you notice that it doesn't bother you as much as you are cultivated by the light and fascinated, cultivating dreams in the light. You're now cultivating dreams in the dark because it's not scary. It's actually just dark. And you continue to walk. You see off in the distance the blanket that you originally were on. And you decide to pause there and sit down for a moment. You're sitting on that blanket, still feeling that lightness, floaty feeling. Bring all of your awareness to what you have just seen, all those different feelings and sensations. Just resting back on the blanket. You picture yourself with your legs crossed, and just leaning back on your hands, drinking in. And then you gaze up and you look at the stars. And of course, there's a falling star. You make a wish. And then there's another one. Must be something special about this night. The sky is a velvety, dark black night sky lit up by the full moon. Just so grateful for this. It brings in an element of airiness to it, to your awareness, feeling that night air. You're amazed that you're not, feel a little like, well, I'm in the dark on a blanket, because you trust. You feel grounded, you're trusting, you have your power, and you are. And then before too long, you stand up, walking slowly, kind of savoring the moment. And then as you're just about to return, you realize that there's some ice cream over there. You notice an ice cream stand, and you are completely amazed and excited because you love ice cream. So you walk over to the ice cream stand, and you notice all the colors of the ice cream. You notice all the lists of the different flavors. Your mouth is watering, wanting to have some of that delicious ice cream. If it's not ice cream, it can be a different type of frozen treat. And you just have to make a decision. Your mind just wanders. Is it going to be chocolate or vanilla? What color? What shape? What flavor? You can almost taste the vanilla ice cream, the chocolate, the caramel, whatever tastes you want. You notice the individual that's selling the ice cream to you, and they're pretty kind. They take the time to look at you. They listen to your order. All is right in the world when people listen, when they hear us. And you decide what flavor you want, and it's handed to you. And for some reason, they tell you, it's on the house tonight. It's a good thing, I don't have any money. So you take the ice cream in your hand, in the bowl, with a spoon, and you gaze at it, and it's pretty exciting. It's ice cream. You take your spoon into the ice cream, and you're, oh boy, you're ready for this. And it comes into the mouth, and it's like delicious. It's like the most amazing ice cream in the world. It almost has a quality of breath in it too. This ice cream is like, your whole world is about this ice cream right now. It even has a little bit of an aroma to it, a sensation of coolness in the mouth. And you continue to eat it slowly. You don't want to get brain freeze. And just enjoy that ice cream. You deserve it. And then you notice there's a little trash can. You finish every bit of it, and then you throw it out. And you start to walk slowly. You've had cool water, been to the ocean. You've been to seeing the sun. You've chose the right path. You've had ice cream. You're walking slowly towards your home. Bring your awareness back to the room in your house. Gazing from afar at yourself. And just loving yourself just a little more. As you begin to notice your feet, begin to notice your legs, the back, the arms, the heart space. I am healing. I am well. I am peace. I am bliss. I am. You notice your throat space, your head. You notice your emotional self, any subtle change in your emotions from when we started. Don't think too hard. You notice your thoughts. Just notice them. You notice your spiritual connection. Maybe it's a little stronger. Maybe it's not. No right or wrong way. Just notice the whole of you. Can you bring some kindness for yourself into your heart? A little more acceptance, a little more love. And as you're ready, you might start to roll your head from side to side, wiggling your little fingers and toesies. Start to become a little bit awake. And since you don't have to drive anywhere, you're more than welcome to stay as you are. But maybe hug your knees into your chest and maybe rock side to side. Allow yourself to keep this with you. This is your journey, or always my journey. And then if you would like to come over to your right or left side and hug into the fetal position, I invite you to do so. So that's just like like a baby would do. Or any of us when we want to feel really comforted. With your arm, lower arm is your pillow, and bring your hand to your heart. Hug into yourself. Love on yourself. And keep any parts of this journey that serve you in your heart, in your mind, in your body, in your awareness. Anything that hasn't served you in this day, in this week, in this life, let it go. Don't think about it. Just let it go. Trust. And then take your upper hand, push it into the earth, and join me in sitting up for a moment. And if you want to just go to sleep, that's cool with me. I don't care. But if you do come to seated, wherever you are, whatever support you have, let your shoulders come away from your ears. Let your spine get a little taller. Feel the earth beneath you. I know it's a couch or a bed or a chair, but let it be the earth. Slightly tuck your chin. And then bring your hands together so that your pointer fingers are together and the other fingers are grasping each other. So it looks like this. So your fingers are like that. And then bring them in front of your lips. It's like these are birthday candle fingers. So we're just going to inhale and then round your lips like you're, like you're rounding your lips. So inhale and then exhale. Blow out your birthday cake fingers. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhaling and exhaling. And then please bring your pinkies and thumbs together in Padma Lotus Flower Mudra. In yoga class, I say this all the time, right? Those of you that come to class, you know this. So please softly gaze into your palms. And that lotus flower, yep, it's in a dark place. It's in a dark place right now. We know that it's strived its whole little lotus flower life to get to the light. There's dark times and there's light times. And some might consider this place we're at a bit of a dark time. But we are yogis and we trust that the answers are in our hands and the light will come and our little lotus flowers will bloom into pretty colors. Because it will. And because I said so, right? Because we all said so. That's trust. We have to have trust. The answer in our hands comes from our right actions. So bring our palms together, inhale as we outline our aura, and then they'll circle around to the third eye as we Om. So with a breath in, arms come up. Om. And then join your hands together, bring them to your third eye, circle your thumbs one way or the other. Feel yourself grounded. Let this stay with you. There's a beautiful and loving divine light in me that sees, recognizes, and loves the beautiful divine light in all of you. Thank you for coming to the ocean and wherever we went and had an ice cream with me. Namaste.
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 I need ice cream now.
I don't think, Bonnie. Now I want ice cream.
Ice cream for everybody. It's what kind? I got caramel. I got caramel. You know that. Oh, what do you think? Did that work okay? Okay for you?
Yes, thank you.
Did you feel
Thank
like you were in
you.
the studio for a minute? Keep coming. It's it's the best we can do for right now. The practices still work. Even if you were thinking, it still works. Trisha, get some rest. And Lori, I love you. I'm glad you came. And keep coming, y'all. I'll see you guys soon.
All right, thanks, Bonnie.
Love you.
Bye, Tessa.
Bye. Bye, Trish.
I need ice cream bad. Good night.
Good night.
Night.